I've got more Lambert W function questions that I'd like to go through. Let's take a look at this first one. We have x multiplied by e to the 2x equal 4. The first thing we're going to do here is we're going to substitute. So I'll say let u equal 2x. That means x is going to equal u divided by 2. So my equation is now going to be u divided by 2 multiplied by e to the u, and that's equal to 4. Now I'll cross multiply, I'll take the 2 across. So u multiplied by e to the u is going to equal 8. Now I can take w of both sides, so apply the Lambert function. So u multiplied by e to the u, and that's going to equal w of 8. Now this output is going to be u. So u is going to equal w of 8. And remember, u is equal to 2x. So 2x is equal to w of 8. That means x is going to equal w of 8 divided by 2, which is approximately 0,802905. Let's take a look at the second one. We have 5x plus ln of x equals 2. The first thing I want to do is rearrange slightly. So I'm going to take the 5x across. I'll have ln of x equal 2 minus 5x. Now I will raise both sides to the power e. So e to the power ln of x is going to equal e to the power 2 minus 5x. Now e and ln are inverse functions, so they essentially cancel each other out. I'm left with x equal e to the power 2, and I'm going to separate it in one step, so then e to the power minus 5x. Now I'm going to just rearrange slightly. So x is equal to e to the power 2 divided by e to the power 5x. Then I can cross multiply. So x multiplied by e to the power 5x equals 2. And now, just like the first question, substitute. So I'm going to say u equals 5x. That means x equals u over 5. Then I'm going to simply substitute here. I'm going to have u over 5 multiplied by e to the u, and that's going to equal 2. Now cross multiply. Is that right? It's e squared here. E squared. Yeah, correct. Now cross multiply. So u multiplied by e to the u is equal to 5e squared. Then we'll take w of both sides. So w of u multiplied by e to the u is going to equal w of 5e squared. So this output is going to be u, and that's going to equal w of 5e squared. Now u was 5x, so 5x is equal to w of 5e squared. That means x is equal to w of 5e squared divided by 5. That gives us x equals 0,527. Now let's move on to question 3, the third question here. And the idea here is that as we go, the questions become progressively more challenging. So here we have 2x minus 3 multiplied by e to the x, and that's equal to 7. So the first thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to do a substitution. So I'm going to say let u equal 2x minus 3. That means x is going to equal u plus 3 divided by 2. We can rewrite that as half u plus 3 over 2. Now let's substitute this in. So this is going to be u multiplied by e to the power half u plus 3 over 2, and that's going to equal 7. Now I'm going to split this. So u multiplied by e to the power half u, and then multiplied by e to the power 3 over 2. And I've taken that down wrong. This is going to be equal to 7. And that's going to be equal to 7. Yeah. Now I'm going to take this across. So I'm going to have u multiplied by e to the power half u equals 7 divided by, and this is going to be e to the power 3 over 2. Now I need to substitute. So I'm going to substitute again because I need it to be written in the form u multiplied by e to the u. This is u multiplied by e to the half u. So I'll do another substitution. So I'll say let, in this case, k equal half u. That means u is equal to 2k. So now my equation is going to be 2k multiplied by e to the k. That's going to equal 7 divided by e to the power 3 over 2. Now I'll divide both sides by 2. I'm going to have k multiplied by e to the k is going to equal 7 over 2e to the power 3 over 2. Now we can take w of both sides. So w of k to the power e to the k, and that's going to equal w of 7 over 2e to the power 3 over 2. Now this output is going to give me k. So k is equal to w of 7 over 2e to the power 3 over 2. Now we know that k is equal to half u, and we know that u is equal to 2x minus 3. So essentially what we can do now is we can do some substitution here. So we can say that k is equal to half u, and we know that u is equal to 2x minus 3. So k is going to equal half into 2x minus 3, which is x minus 3 over 2. So this is x minus 3 over 2 is going to equal w of 7 over 2e to the power 3 over 2. That means x is equal to w of 7 over 2e to the power 3 over 2 plus 3 over 2, which gives us an answer of 1,982,186. And the last question here, let's take a look at this one. We have the question 3 raised to the power of x equals 5x. Now, what we need to do here is change the 3 to e to the power something. So if we just recap a bit, we know that, okay, say we had e to the power x, and that's equal to 2. Well, let's make it 3, because we're dealing with 3. We can take ln of both sides. So we'll say ln of e to the power x is equal to ln of 3. Now, ln and e are inverse functions, so they essentially cancel. So x is equal to ln of 3. So I can rewrite this 3, I can rewrite it as e to the power ln of 3. So that's what I'm going to do here. So I'm going to say that e to the power ln of 3, and that's raised to the power x, is equal to 5x. Now I'm going to apply our exponent rules. So this is going to be e to the power x multiplied by ln of 3, and that's going to equal 5x. Now I'm going to rearrange here. Let's break this apart first. So I'm going to have e to the power x multiplied by e to the power ln of 3. No, that's not going to work. That's not going to work. So instead what I can do, let's rearrange. So I'm going to divide both sides by e to the power x ln of 3. and then divide by e to the power x ln of 3. So this is going to be 1 equals 5x over e to the power x ln of 3. Now I'm going to take the 5 across because I need one side to be a constant. So 1 over 5 is going to equal x, and now I'm going to bring the ex ln of 3, I'm going to bring it up to the top. So I'm going to have e to the power minus x ln of 3. Now I'm going to do some substitution, and let's do that in a different color. So I'm going to say let u equal minus x ln of 3. That means that x is going to equal minus u divided by ln of 3. So my equation is now going to become 1 over 5 equals minus u over ln of 3 multiplied by e to the u. Now we almost have it in the format that we need. So I'm going to cross multiply. So I'm going to have minus 1 over 5 ln of 3, and that's going to equal u multiplied by e to the u. Now I can take w of both sides. So w of minus 1 over 5 ln of 3, and that's going to equal w of u multiplied by e to the u. And we know that this is u. Now, because minus 1 over 5 ln of 3 is between 0 and minus 1 over e, we are going to have two solutions. And if we go here, minus 1 over 5 ln of 3, it's some value, I'm not too sure what it is. But it's going to be in this range right here. And so when we're substituting, so this is basically our input. When we're substituting that in, we're going to have a lower bound solution, and we are also going to have an upper bound solution. So we're going to have to take two solutions here. So the first solution is going to be, so w naught of minus 1 over 5, and this is ln of 3. And we are dividing, well, that's going to give me u, right? That's going to give me u. And for the other bound, we're going to have the lower bound, w minus 1 of minus 1 over 5 ln of 3, and that's going to equal u as well. Now remember, we substituted at the beginning that u is equal to minus x ln of 3. So this is going to be w naught minus 1 over 5 ln of 3 is going to equal minus x ln of 3. So that means to solve for x, we can just switch things around and divide by ln of 3. So minus w naught minus 1 over 5 ln of 3 divided by ln of 3 is going to equal x. So the first x solution is going to be 0,268669. Then for the lower bound, we're going to do the same thing. So w minus 1 minus 1 over 5 ln of 3, and that's going to equal u, which is minus x ln of 3. So again, we will take the minus across and we'll divide by ln of 3. So minus w minus 1, so the lower bound, of minus 1 over 5 ln of 3 divided by ln of 3, and that's going to equal x2, which is our second solution, and that's equal to 2,170276.